As much as the Congress may have come into power here in the assembly elections just last year, it doesn't seem like they have that kind of impact, at least going by our numbers in the Lok Sabha elections. That suggests clearly for you, the numbers here, that voting patterns of Assembly and Lok Sabha are very different. At least looking at the numbers here, let me take you through the seat share projection. The NDA seems to be retaining a large chunk of their seats out of the 26. It appears that this time too, that the NDA is likely to retain about 24 seats. So 24 out of 28. The last time in 2019, they managed to get 26 out of the 28. This time, despite the Congress government, Congress party being in power here in Karnataka, it appears that the NDA will retain 24 seats. Likely 22 to 24. Nagarjun Dwarkanath, to give us a little sense on that. An alliance with the JDS has worked for the BJP?
Seems like it's working in old Mysore region, but I'm surprised that the Congress is not doing quite well as they expected to do.
Yeah.
It's just been a year since two elections of the Assembly, and they came with a thumping majority, over 40% vote share. Look at the decimal vote share numbers here for Karnataka Congress right now. The guarantee seems to have faded off. People might have forgotten, but the Modi factor seems to have taken over every other aspect of the Congress party here. The guarantees seem to be not working for Lok Sabha as per the numbers that we are showing. 24 to NDA and 24 to NDA and 4 to Congress. In fact, if you speak to the Congress MLAs themselves, they agree off record that they are at single digit today. Modi is taking the cake away in Karnataka.
But an internal survey of the Congress there suggests that the Congress will get 15 to 20 seats.
Nabila, that's on record. If you have a chai with them off record, they'll agree with the numbers.
Let's go as per what they've presented on record. Lavanya, on record.
See, first of all these
seats is what your survey says.
First of all these exit polls and all of that has not worked even during the assembly elections.
Opinion polls, right?
Yeah. We were written off. We were written off completely, and we made a thumping victory in Karnataka. It's the same thing. Every time people would love to say, oh, the Modi magic. People would love to say, oh, we are not executing our promises. Everything. Look at BJP. It is a broken house. It is a broken
140 in the exit polls.
It is a broken
You congratulated India today for getting the polls right.
I'm not talking particularly about your channel. I'm saying BJP in Karnataka is a broken house. There are so many factions. They're abusing each other every day. The level of political discourse is at its all-time worst in Karnataka in the BJP. And they expect to win 24. I think that's a joke. Not at all.
We are retain their seats.
No, Nabila, we are going to win 20 out of 28 seats in Karnataka. JDS and the BJP alliance has only disgruntled the JDS party workers. If you talk to an average JDS party worker, he is very unhappy about the shedding of the secular image of the JDS.
What does JDS anyway have? Even if their workers are unhappy, it's not really going to dent the BJP, right?
No. Your point was JDS is benefiting the BJP. JDS is not benefiting the BJP in any way.
areas where the JDS is dominant, like Mandya, Hassan, Mysuru, Kodagu, JDS is dominant. The BJP is does not have a presence there.
Where is the JDS presence?
Will help them.
Nabila, where is the JDS presence in their strongholds today? The presence is very minimal. They got wiped out during the assembly elections, right? And today, if you talk to a JDS party worker, he's very unhappy about the alliance that has happened with the BJP. So when JDS is not able to put its house together, when BJP is not able to keep its house together, what are they even talking about numbers of 24, 28?
Well, the JDS
I mean, they would love to. They would love to say, oh, Modi makes all the difference.
Very happy. They're hobnobbing in Delhi, back and forth, cozying up with the senior leadership of the BJP at this point. Has the JDS alliance with the BJP captain worked for the NDA here?
There is a strategic reason for aligning with the JDS. In the previous election, which he is talking of, in Karnataka, last assembly election, BJP polled 8.35 lakh votes more than the previous election. But a large chunk of JDS votes went to Congress. That is why they swept the floor election. What I'm trying to say, in Karnataka, there is a history of people voting differentially for Assembly and Lok Sabha. Modi is a factor. Ram Janmabhoomi is a factor.
Okay, so you're
all
saying
these
that
things,
Modi is a factor itself.
Yes.
It's not your leaders.
And
it's
we
not
will,
your leaders. And I'd like to ask you a quick word. How many of the MLAs, how many of the MPs are you going to retain? Buzz is, Nagarjun broke that news for us, that nearly 8 to 9 senior BJP MPs are going to be replaced. Is this a strategy?
8, 9.
More than that.
No, 1 second. 8, 9 senior BJP MPs have opted to not contest. They've already done.
To contest.
Yes.
That's news.
That's
I mean,
What is
say.
If you want, I'll tell the
I'm not being
names.
sacked, I'm resigning.
They've already
It's nice
announced.
way to say.
They've already announced.
Not contesting.
They've
Prasad is not
Have
they've
contesting.
not announced. They've
Ullas is not
announced.
contesting.
They've already announced.
They have declared.
Of course,
not
it's a
that they're
nice
not.
way to say.
And no, one second.
Not all of them.
Contesting.
Some of them have been pushed.
Mr. Nagarjuna.
Of course, it is being given. The chabi to de to tabhi
Mo-
to aayega. sir.
Sadanand Gowda doesn't know he's in or out.
Nagarjuna.
Gowda wants to be in or he wants to quit?
He wants to be in. The party doesn't want to be in.
Nagarjuna, 1 second. What I'm trying to tell, substantiated by Mr. Upadhyaya, this is one part. Secondly, nobody has announced the candidature now. We will do something that will be announced to you well in advance.
So basically, the NDA or the BJP wants to fight in the name of Modi. It's not your local leaders, it's Modi itself.
No. Lok Sabha election, it is always national issue.
Okay.
I told you to stop me.
And it worked for you, you don't want to change the winning game.
I said
Heard you.
Modi, Ram Janmabhoomi, developmental initiatives.
Ram Janmabhoomi